Hello, friends. Welcome to another Kristin Writes Live, where I write, you listen to my clicky-clack keyboard. Today, I am going to be doing a 25-minute word sprint. Let me put that in the chat as my dedication. Word sprint. And I'm working on Your Story, Your Power, which will be my new book coming out hopefully soon. And today I wanted to hop on here, and I'm going to be doing it every, let's say, Tuesday through Saturday, probably really early on Saturday. Tuesday through Saturday, because it's November, which means it's National Novel Writing Month. And as a previous winner, I think I have won 5 times. This year, I'm planning not to win because I don't want to be constrained to writing the 1,667 words per day. I'm doing my own thing. And this is the first year I actually don't feel like I'm missing out by not being part of the actual trying to win NaNoWriMo. I'm just trying to write during November and trying to finish this book that I think is going to help a lot of people. So thank you for joining me live. Let's actually get started on the writing a sprint. And today I'm going to be writing about what to do if you want to listen, but you feel like you can't, because distraction is real. It happens to me. It happens to everybody. And it can happen when you're trying to listen. So let's first of all talk about the evil thing that keeps us from listening, which is multitasking. And let me grab a drink of coffee. All right, hopefully my mic is on. I tested it. That happened that one time. And now every time I'm like, is it on? Am I okay? Am I okay right now? So let's go ahead and get this rolling. Just want to see the chat there in case anyone pops in. All right. I need a rhyming dictionary, friends. Do you ever use one of those? My favorite one is Rhyme Zone. Rhyme Zone's a rhyming dictionary. Find rhymes, synonyms, adjectives, and more. That was your free jingle, Rhyme Zone, that I just made you. So let's look up plots. I know polka dots is gonna rhyme, right? I'm trying to. So I like none of those thoughts, plots, and I want to say polka dots, but that's not gonna. That doesn't work. So let's see. Ots, bots, bots, cots, dots. I said dots was going to be one. Fots. That's not going to work. Absolutely not. Lots. I could say or other lots. None of those thoughts, plots. Dang, thoughts is on here. And I thought I would put it next, but I already used it. That's real life, people. That's what happens. Thoughts, shots, thoughts, plots. I don't know. I guess I can't do it. Sometimes you're like, I want to be clever in this moment. Oh, I got one. Boom! Super weird, and I love it. Maybe Maria will edit it out. I don't know. She'll be like, no, absolutely not, Kristin. I don't know why she sounds like that. She doesn't sound like that at all. She sounds lovely. You sound lovely, Marakimu, if you're listening. Okay. None of those thoughts, plots, or boiling pots. I forgot what I was writing now. You can sit and ingest short content on a platform that only requires you to pay attention for 60 seconds or less, so that none of those thoughts, plots, or boiling teapots take up too much time. Real estate. Real estate. Oh my gosh, in your life. It's going to tell me to make it time real estate. Maria's going to be like, what the freaking? So I'm just going to delete all these. She's like, why do you do this to me? Also, you should have an editor you love working with so that you can, like, I guarantee if I had put all those dashes, that would have been a fun comment from her. Sometimes I do that just because I want to keep her life interesting. I'm not going to use multitasking again. That's 3 times in one paragraph, friends. That is not what you want. I have heard it said that people... I actually need a research reference here. Dang it. I try to not have to I don't like researching. At some point, I'll probably hire... multitasking is a real thing. If you think you're doing a ton of different things once, all you're really doing is rapidly switching between single tasking, also known as doing one task, as focusing on one task at a time, but quickly. Okay, so now I've got to put a note down here. Note. Point to paper on reality of multitasking, which is wrong way. Really fast single tasking, which my computer's all single tasking is not a word, and it's probably not, but I'm gonna use it. Let's see what Maria says. Like I said, I have to keep her life interesting. Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to fix this formatting because, can I leave it alone? The answer is I cannot. I'm going to mention an embarrassing story. I already told this book one time and it's happening again. Real time. How much time do I have left, actually? All right, I've got like 15 minutes. Earlier in the book, I mentioned that I thought... Oh my gosh. Marching band without hearing protection was a big thing back in the 90s. Do you know the apostrophe goes here? Did you know that? Huh? Because that's the part that's missing. And Judith would be like, Kristin, that's the wrong kind of mark. Let me appease Judith here, even though she's not going to be my editor for this book. Because I love Judith, people. She's amazing. And if you ever work on one of my books, I'm definitely going to talk about you in my life, right? So just fair warning. Well, the truth is that my hearing is totally fine. My doctor assured me that it is in normal range for someone my age. The reason that I thought I had affected hearing. Is it affected? Do you see the self-doubt coming through on the screen? The reason that I thought, I'm like not even sure if that's the right term. The reason I thought I had hearing issues was because I kept missing moments of conversation from my husband and my kids that would often come back to bite me later. I'm busy. They're busy. You get it. Scheduling conflicts are not my friends. Maybe I should move this here because I already said you get it. Boop. The truth was simply that I couldn't pay attention to what my family was saying if I was doing literally anything else. If you talk to me when I'm watching TV, I will pause whatever it is. Why? Because multitasking is a myth. Other authors won't sing their words to you, will they? Right? Oh, I got a thumbs up on that one. Yay! All right. I will pause whatever it is. Why? Because multitasking is a myth. And because I can't reschedule one more appointment in my life. So, when you are trying to listen but can't manage to stay focused, play a game with your brain. The first way to win at the listening championship that is your life is to remove any outside distractions. For me at home, that means turning off TV or putting my phone down because social media is like a Venus flytrap for all of my functional thoughts. It wants them dead, and liquefied. Maria's probably going to delete that too. We'll see what's going to stay, friends. I don't know. Okay. Wants them dead, and liquefied. I haven't done a fantasy reference in a while. Maybe I should change that into a fantasy reference instead of the Venus flytrap. Although it's so good. And also this should be, it's a proper noun. Wants them dead, and liquefied. Can anyone think of a mythical plant? Do I have any help, friends? Mythical plants out there? All right, you can leave a comment. Can you think of a mythical plant that eats things? Because I could use one. It would be helpful to me. I'm just going to leave that for now and maybe come back to it. I didn't cut like a huge chunk of my finger off, you guys. It was just the fingertip. I could show you because you're right. So, this, well, my camera's not going to do it, but there's like this weird bubble thing here. That's my fingertip regrowing. And it's still not all the way there. I think it's been 7 or 8 years at this point. True story. I'll show you where. And I just showed you because you're watching live. I actually think I want this by itself. I don't know. That's weird, but maybe it's going to work. I don't know. I'll talk to my formatter about it. Okay. Great. I have 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. How many words did I even write? Have you ever, let me procrastinate by counting my word count? What? You've never? I can't believe it. Writers do it all the time. They're like, how many words did I write? And they'll, distract themselves by that for a good 2 minutes and lose 60 to 100 words, which is literally what I just did. All for your entertainment, friend. Don't you feel special? Step 2 is a bit trickier, but I still believe you can do it. You need to engage your brain in one of the most underrated qualities of any success. I don't like the word successful. Of any well-functioning. What does that even mean? That's freaking vague. Of any caring. Oh, Maria's here, people. So she can tell us live. She can tell us live if she's going to delete something. Maria, I have been talking about you so much. I almost did that weird chain dash thing that you hate. And then I was like, no, I better not. Because Maria's going to leave a comment. But then I was like, maybe I'll just do it because Maria will leave a comment. So, I want to make your life fun. Like you make my life fun, right? Okay, caring, and I don't know. I don't know what to say here. Of any listener, sometimes the simplest solution is best. Is curiosity. And by the way, all of the really successful people that I meet and interview are insanely, I don't want to use that word, extremely curious. They want to know about they want to know the why, they want to know the person, they want to know all the different pieces. So So you need to engage your brain in one of the most underrated qualities of any good listener. Oh my goodness. Let's do a colon here. Did I do a colon in this paragraph yet? Curiosity. Okay. You need to engage. Wonder why. No matter what they say, wonder why. See, that's repetition. That's Maria would be like, do you really need it twice? And I'll be like, yes, I will die before I let you take out this repetition. And probably she'll win. She'll win, friends, because she's usually right. She wants me to say that she's always right, but she's usually right. Oh, my mom is watching. Good morning. Hi, Mom. Even when you're almost 40 years old, your mom will still come and cheer you on for things if she's a good mom. And hopefully my kids will be pretty excited that I'm going to do that, because I definitely will. If they like it or not. No matter what they say, wonder why. Ask yourself questions mentally so you can prepare to ask them follow-up questions. But don't go down your own rabbit trails of thought. If you feel yourself getting pulled downward, pulled away from the conversation, there is one simple trick that the pros use. And by pros, I mean pros, but me, including me too. There's one simple trick that the pros use. I have 4 minutes left. Okay. That the pros use. Recap the thing they just said and ask them if that's what they meant. That teachers use to determine whether or not a student is achieving. Oh, I did it wrong after all that. Is achieving. Ugh. I keep thinking of the word successful again. I have 3 minutes. Is achieving the level of reading comprehension that is appropriate to their grade. I was going to say something else, but I think grade is good. But it is also a strategic tool in the tool belt of any serious business. I have 2 minutes left. I think I can get this point out. I don't know. Let's see. Plus, it's great because everything... Oh, I don't like that. Plus, it's great. The added secret benefit is also that when you hear something, you take in all of that information through the filter of your personal lived experience. That's true. That's really true. If you ever watch Your Business Story where I'm like talking about that, like where I'm like, hey, I heard you say this. Is that right? Am I getting it right? That's because I have a lens built on my own personal experience and lived experience. Personal and lived experience. That's a less clunky way of saying that. And you can start a sentence with and. Feel free to do it. And when you tell someone what you heard and ask them for clarification. You might get even better. You will. Even better information than if you just listen without asking any questions. Plus, if you felt distracted, asking them this will refocus your brain on the task at hand. All right, that's it for me, friends. It's 10 o'clock. So if you're watching this, thank you. If you're watching the replay, make sure you hashtag replay because I care about you. I don't know. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I've got to hop into a meeting. But thank you for watching. And remember, your business story matters and your story